Look, obstacles and blocks are lifted. Do you feel like you're in suspended animation? Like it's a bit quiet. The energy is very still at the moment. So don't make it mean nothing's happening, because there's a positive energy shift, and this is going to overcome any previous obstacles to your progress. We have the abundance angels here. Welcome, Umbrella Firestar. A windfall of abundance is now on its way to you. Say, I open to receive my windfall. So you're opening your heart, your hands, and your spirit to receive a windfall, because all obstacles are lifted, all doors are open, all channels are free, and my windfall of abundance now comes to me. Yeah, it's your dream state. So a lot of you maybe not sleeping. I've had a few nights in this last 7 days where I haven't slept at all. So just be kind to yourself. You don't have to sleep if you're not tired. Sleep when you can rest. Your angels are giving you guided ideas and answers to the solutions that you need. So record your dreams, even daydream a little more. And this will help manifest your desires into reality. So you're dreaming a new world. You're visualizing it and then adding a feelingization to it. Oh, the birdies here. It's very hot here. Sydney, Australia, we've been in heat waves. Let's have a look for your person. An abundance message. They're decluttering their life. Thank goodness for that. Might start with cleaning out their car. Are they a tradie? Just seeing a tradie truck. Also their emotions and their life. So you're dreaming this into abundance. You're the one who's activating it. And that is causing this declutter. So it's a decluttering of emotions. And this is in the spirit, the unseen, so that there is room enough for it to manifest. Let's have a look at the shared energy before we go into a snapshot. And then we've got the romance angels. Moonlighting. You can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. This person could appear today. Maybe just a passing comment from a stranger. Could be somebody locates you from the past. This is a 3D manifestation. The angels are showing me that they are moonlighting. They've been through different lessons, trials and tribulations, the same as you have, but they've learnt different things. So they are moonlighting, same thing as you, but it comes together. I don't know how to explain it. You know, you've got the skills the other needs and vice versa, but it's unseen. It's in the hidden realm. So you haven't, look, the doves are here. Look, isn't that beautiful? So this is moonlighting, meaning the skill or something you love that you've been hiding from the world. They've been hiding it too. And when you come together and reveal it, it's like the key now fits, is what I'm hearing. Have courage to ask for help. We'll do one more here. God is your source. I love it. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God. So our ascension is vertical. It's being look up. Don't look into the matrix. You're a child of the Most High. So he's activating you in the stillness. And it's your faith that opens the doorway to receive. Opening our hearts was the first thing we did. So there's no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance. So say, God is lavish, unfailing abundance, the rich, omnipresent substance of the universe. This all-providing source, look, it's coming to you, of this all-providing source of infinite prosperity is individualized as me, the reality of me. So you're God's abundance. And if you're God's abundance, then you're the acupuncture point between heaven and earth. That's why it's been so difficult. Because there is a dark side, doesn't want this light on the earth. Let's do a snapshot here. We'll do you on the left, your person or the energy around you, or anyone that you're thinking about on the right. and the shared energy. We'll do a little snapshot, which is an aerial view of the energy, and then we'll go into the romance angels. So thanks for being here, hitting the like button and supporting the channel. You are a star, but it's unrevealed because you think your talents the world doesn't really need. You think you won't be accepted. It's totally irrelevant. Look at me, minimum views and still going. I'm not looking for followers. We're looking for leaders. And they're alone at the top. The lighthouse isn't surrounded by other lighthouses. You know, it's on its own. And that's why we come together here to create some fire. Ooh. We call upon the romance angels, the abundance angels, and God's messenger angels. For they are on assignment and delivering you. I'm hearing someone knock at your door. Underneath the deck we have the Wheel of Fortune. Now this is huge because once it starts moving, it's unstoppable. And this is a change in direction. So this is a turning of the tide. You know when it's still and it's the same and then the tide starts coming in or out? The turning of your tide. Say I'm standing in the turning of the tide. Oh, we don't like upside downers. We don't do reversals. And this is you not being able to sleep, tossing and turning. Or it could be your person worrying about why you're not there. Where are you, fire star? How come you're not there? So the Eight of Cups is contemplating their future. This could be your person. Or somebody contemplating you for a job. Contemplation. Because the wheel's going. Look, you will not be like this. In fact, today may be the last day that you feel the Eight of Cups. You know, alone. Whoa, collective, that's you. That's your energy. That's the shared energy. Somebody's missing you. Somebody has betrayed themselves by being in separation with you. They betrayed their own heart. But look, they resurrect here. Intuition, taking chances, the Magician. That 0 point is the Fool, and then you have the Magician. So that's the birth of the seed, the idea. That, oh, this is what I'm going to do. It seems like an epiphany out of the ashes, like the phoenix rising from the ashes. So I just had to move the light. Collective, thank goodness for that. That's the seed that comes out of the fertilization of the broken heart. Here it is. It is a career move. Could be a house move to be closer to a career. This seed will grow. It's tiny, but it can grow into a massive tree where other people will come, and it's like a business of your own. An idea, a money stream. Oh, that's you. Issues of control and freedom. The energy underneath is stagnant. See, it feels like nothing's moving. Cautious progress, no one's moving. Only their eyes are moving this way and that. There's no action here. But the seed is starting to crack underneath the surface. We'll have a look at what that is. That's the devil. So that the devil is a liar to me. And here's the Emperor. Wow. The Magician and the Emperor. Amazing. You could be headhunted here. I know you want to talk about relationship, but life is like whole, alone, happy together. That's why I'm not a traditional reader. It's going to tell you about the other person. That's codependency. Look at you. Here's a 0 point. This is you. This is you. And then they bring in the 1. It's already cracked open. Here. Manifesting right before your eyes. Today. So this is saying whatever you put up with, this is a year, 1 year. These are time frames as well. So you've been held in bondage with lack of funds for at least 12 months. If that's you, right, I receive my payback today. Comment it, claim it. And here's an Emperor going to pay you back because you're ready. We're going to have a look at what this is. Is it just a liar? Oh, we'll have a look. I'll do a little shuffle for you while you're hitting the like button and commenting and supporting the channel. Now, the angels show me that you'll be passing people. There's a meeting set up. It's a divine assignment. Will you notice? Sometimes God sends angels in disguise. That's why we say they're strangers. So you can't go on frequency. You have to go on, you can't go on like sight. It's how you're feeling. What's this issues of control and freedom? I hear breaking free of bondage. It's very strange having this. This is saying here, look, so you're already free in the spirit. All obstacles are missed. So this person has to go, this type of energy has to be cut. You cut those cords. And the reason is because somebody is missing you, is in separation from you. Whether you know them or not, a destined partner would be feeling your loss. Some of you have felt that your entire life. Now this is actually activating you to receive 1 whole year of abundance in one call, 1 knock at the door. Just keep knocking at the door. 1 email. What's the bondage card for my collective? Wow. Somebody, could be you, still loves somebody. You still love somebody. They're in your heart here. And you're standing in this separation energy, this betrayal energy, or this missing or longing, frozen in time energy. But it's a test. But you pass the test. Look, 5 of Wands to the 6 of Wands here. This is victory. And what's it about? You loving yourself. So you say no to things that drain you. When you feel awful after leaving somebody is a bad sign that you don't come back to that person. I had a friend for years, and every time I left her, I felt like crying. Like I was so upset, and I thought, what's wrong with me? Till I realized it's not me. I'm absorbing. That's why I did Reiki, so I wouldn't absorb it. Here's your mini wheel of fortune here. See how it feels stuck? We're looking at the devil. So I'm going to have to rebuke it. The opportunity has not presented itself yet, but it's taken so long. That's your test. It's taken so long that you've nearly given up. But that's why you're here today. For me to tell you, don't give up. 7s are don't give up. Because you haven't been denied. The opportunity has been waiting, the timing. Because this is excess baggage, right? Cannot go on. They're still not telling me exactly what that is, but let's have a look. Here you are. You've escaped it anyway. Spontaneity. So this could be like you wake up in the morning upset, feeling trapped, frozen, separation, betrayal. And then by midday, you're in a totally different energy. Here, this person makes this move. This is a 12-year cycle for your person. I just got 12 years. You know, we talk about phases and cycles. The masculine energy goes through phases and the feminine through cycles. Now this looks like it's a setup for collision, to be at the right phase and cycle to connect. And we have here dreams of change. So it's starting, it's in motion. Look, it's coming towards you. This is stagnant, slow energy, but this person's coming towards you because you're dreaming them into existence. And you've cleared some clutter here yourself, which is freeing the wheel to turn. This is today. It goes from stagnancy, you can't see this yet, but this cycle's already begun. The next 3 weeks are going to lead you, your person, and you to a different place that you never expected. Somewhere you never thought possible. So worrying about it is slowing it down when you can't even imagine it. This is the Ace of Swords. Here's the clarity, the epiphany, the this is we're going this way. We're going this way. Look, you're going, I'm running this way. And this person's following you. But you don't know it yet. Wait till this starts spinning. Let's have a look here. Somebody's released their ex. Now we say that you release your ex. We're talking about energy. I've had clients come to me and they've still got their ex-husband, ex-boyfriend, their first love, sitting in their energetic space where they're saying, well, how come I don't have a relationship? It's like because you're carrying around. It's like sitting in the movie cinema and it looks like you've got a space next to you, but really your ex is sitting there. So people walk past. Men especially have a 9th chakra. They have a 7th sense that tells them whether that space is taken. They know. It's amazing. They don't know they know, but they know. So if they are attracted to you while you're holding somebody in your space, then they are mirroring you. They've got somebody in theirs. That's why it's so important for you to release that today. And you can say, Archangel Michael, cut all cords of fear that are draining my health and vitality. Oh. Time apart. In separation. A lot happens in separation. A lot is happening in the spiritual world. You have to trust. And you're down here purging the crapola, I call it. Purging the pain, the resentment, the shame, the guilt, the grief. Because you want to be happy alone, whole alone, to be happy together. It's very hot here. Let's have a look. Romance angels, we call upon you now for the collective. Somebody is missing you deeply. I feel this real deep. They've stuffed up. Oh, they've stuffed up. They've missed a chance. They feel like they've totally stuffed up. Because you're their connection. Like you're unique. They're not going to find anybody else that makes them feel like you. This is a unique connection. So whatever has to happen in growth, for this to occur, has to happen before it comes together. Let's have a look. I just want to move some of these because I've done a double reading for you here. We've got the the Devil, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Emperor. That's what we're doing this reading on. For romance. Aha! Free from the devil. Yay! We might have just done that. So thank Archangel Michael. You've taken back full control. Like you want to be happy and whole. So if they're coming in to take from you, it's because you overgive. Maybe you're a people pleaser. And then you stop. You go, what's in it for me? Back to me. I'm free. So this is about receiving first. Naming your price. Oh, activation of the heart chakra. When this happens, collective, a lot of people give you a twinkling in their eye, Oh, but one in particular. Allow your heart and soul to sing. You're the only one who makes their heart sing. Ah, passion reignites. It's a new love flame. You want to think because you've never been here before. So that's how, you can forgive people in the past because you were not really free or present. You had baggage sitting in your soulmate chakra energy. But now you're free. This is happening in 24 hours. So the destination is peace, bliss, honeymoon. This is, look at the angel taking them. This is guided by heaven. So in order for this to occur, this would be by the next full moon. We're going into the new moon, then the full moon. Children, it's an inner child thing. You heal the inner boy and the man steps forward. Wow. So you're free from something that you suffered as a child. Most of us carry the abandonment energy because if you had illness in the family or selfish critical, judgmental parents, not both, but one or the other, you were abandoned. Let's face it, there was emotional abandonment. And this is where you've learned to self-heal. And in that space came the devil. So you replaced that energy, but you didn't know. Well, we don't know. But now you know, you say no. Now you know, you say no. Oh, you're going to be married. Right? I'm going to prophesy over you that you will be married by the end of this year. I'm seeing June, July, August. You're like, I haven't even met anybody, Bella. It's like, yeah, well, we're not in the old paradigm, right? You're shifting that. You don't have to know them all your life and blah, blah, blah. You've been preparing all your life for this one moment. You're going to marry this person. Yeah. Because they have never experienced passion, attraction, magnetism like this. I mean, you know that song by Kylie, Can't Get You Out of My Head? That's that person. But now you're in their heart. Because you love them. Yes, you do. You love them. And look what comes under after the Fool here. The Ace of Cups. So this is activating in your person. You can't see it yet. Because your inner child has to come out to play. Right? Your inner child needs to have fun. And that's what this person brings. Fun, excitement, adventure, bliss. It's a new way of being. It's not the old paradigm of marriage. It's a new dynamic. Isn't that amazing? Strong magnetic attraction. I'm just going to do another little knock and shuffle to see if there's anything else we need here before we get a message from your beloved. Sorry about my arm there. Okay. How wonderful. The devil, the power over, the lying. Stop lying to yourself, collective. Stop buying the story. Drinking the Kool-Aid. You are not forgotten. You are not denied. You are not too late. You are right on time. You are right on time, the angels are saying. And your attraction's increasing because you really have fought the devil and won. You've broken some chain over your bloodline as well. The angels say, well done. Let us guide you. For Mother Mary's here. This is the mother energy. So we're leaving our 3D parents and we're going into the 5D. We have our Heavenly Father as our Father who loves us more than our earthly father ever could, our source, our creator. The Native American Indians call him Granddaddy, Granddaddy Power Spirit. The Pleiadians call him Prime Creator. You can call him love or abundance, because that's what he is. So the angels are stepping in. They're intervening upon your behalf, but we're going to activate the universal law of free will, which says that you give permission. They can't intervene without your permission. So say, I give permission and ask for the angels to intervene in my love life, to open my heart to love. Help me open my heart to express my needs and desires. They're going to talk. Talking. Oops. So you've already connected in the spiritual world. But the emotional and mental bodies have to align within yourself to this spiritual connection. That's the hard bit. That's the messy integration bit. Spiritually, it's already connected. Oh, yeah. They're saying, thanks for waiting. Thank you for waiting, because they've taken a while. Slow energy here. What else for chemistry and honeymoon? Oops. Kisses. So you're both very tactile, you know, you need touch. This is not a long distance relationship. This is like light-hearted. This is about the children energy, your inner child having fun. And then you channel this energy because it's lifted. You've released, both of you have released and healed from the past, and that brings in the new energy We saw the moonlighting. Yeah, no one's lying to themselves anymore. I think you both were lying, wearing false masks. This person was like, no, I'm happy in my life. No, that's fine. I'm happy here. You're like, you don't look happy. And you're over here going, well, my inner child doesn't want to do this anymore. Wants to be free and have fun. And then here's the universe steps in. So how this person's going to know in a big way that they have deceived themselves because of this energy. Because their inner child sitting in a corner, crying, facing the wall. Because of this. And you've broken it. So once you break it, you give them permission to move into peace. Beautiful. It's beautiful. So don't worry about nothing happening here, because it will, but bring peace to the now, creating the space for this to occur. I'm hearing today, within 12 hours. You, my beloved, are like a ray of golden sunshine. I breathe in your love and all my concerns melt away, and all that is left is pure joy. Thank you, my beloved soulmate. They know who you are. They've recognized in their soul who you are to them. So there's nothing you can do until the masculine energy moves. For it to move, the feminine must be in receptive mode. If you would like help with that, have a look at our meditations right here on the channel, or look me up at reikibybella.com. We have a Valentine's Day special where you receive your Shabam, which is a reading, clearing, healing, twin flame activation and reading. So we find out everything, your star seed of origin, etc., who your guardians are, and also what holds for the future. And you're getting a bonus for Valentine's of a soul flame love alchemy activation, which actually will work on your person. I've seen it happen in the last couple of days. Amazing results. That's why I'm bringing it to you. So if you were ever thinking of having a reading with me personally, this is the time. So you get your love flame alchemy as a bonus. I'm giving that to you out of the goodness of my heart, because I want to see your heart in love and bliss. And we have to take this dross off. We have to release the old pattern of emotional and financial trauma that you've inherited. And once you do, the space is created. But you use Reiki because we fill it with love. Otherwise, you go to a normal counseling session, you release it, and then you just fill up with anybody's crapola on the way out, because you're not sealed. So forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. Forgive others. And ask Jesus to come in and heal your heart so you're ready for love. We open to receiving our windfall of abundance. And we rebuke the devourer. Say, I break my agreement with the liar. I have a song for you. It's called Crystal Fire. Keep me from the liar. Crystal fire. Open my desire. Crystal fire. Keep me from the liar. So getting out of the matrix. And when you feel it in your heart, you'll know. If you'd like your love flame alchemy, have a look at the post that I put, or go straight to reikibybella.com and book your Shabam. Under psychic readings, it's on special, especially for YouTubers. You're getting an extra $50 off and a $275 bonus. So if there is ever a time to connect, to lift your vibration, to open to this passion, it would be this week. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for liking and subscribing, and your comments. We're not getting many views, so your comments mean the world to me. And those who have stretched out and even bought roses and coffees, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you. Thanks for watching.